Shemai GTA chums, your prize ride this week is the Toros. So if you go to the prize ride challenge, top 5 for 3 days in a row in a LS Car Meet Series race. And the customization isn't too bad on this. It's a nice ginger colour, but I've got the same livery on that, but mine is of course better. Actually, let's look at the rims. Those are the stock rims, of course they are. But there they are, the stock rims on this. I hate those wide rims. But anyway, we're going to do a customization on it first, and we're going to talk about performance, perhaps chat a little bit about off-road performance as well. But this is a mighty fine car, and it's a car you need to have in your collection. And I'll show you how much it costs at some point. I think it's 700 grand. But let's look at the liveries and start off this as if we are going to be champions, which we are, of course we are. Auto exotic, nope. No, blue looks a bit better with that grey, but nope. Glow ball, definitely not those stripes. Those look disgusting. Fuckaroo, my favourite. Maybe not. Stronzo, hard stand, and zero. Or the black stripe. I think we're going to go for zero. Surprise, surprise. V-spray, we have to do that first. So primary colour, I'm going to try a matte mainly just to get rid of all the nonsense. Grey, black, grey, grey, black. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I wanted to go green or something, but midnight blue. It's already quite dark. Purple. That looks good offset against that black, doesn't it? Tempted by the shaft of purple. Shaft it into purple. Orange does look great, but I mean they've already copied me and done that. Lime green. Possibly. That works actually. Lime green does work, and it is a special colour. Uh, why not? I'm just going to do it. I wanted to do the purple, but I didn't. Classic. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay, we've got these. Now, ice white is ideal, which is one of the reasons I went for that green. But you put black on, that would work as well. But I think white adds an extra colour into it, which works. Actually, what about yellow? Orange, orange, even better. Orange, a tangerine colour. Let's find those. Just see what it. Oh no, that completes the look, does it not? I mean, we could do a bit paler, like a yellow, some kind of yellow, dew yellow. You know, that's a bit green. Yeah, let's do that. How's about that then, boys and girls? Trim colour. We have ice white trim, which is the stitching, of course. You know what would look good, which would be a nice orange tangerine colour. So just plain orange really is stark against the doodads. Good. Crew emblem on the door. Right, okay. This is one of the fastest SUVs in the game. I should have said that in the start to make you watch a bit further, but obviously you've already tuned out now. So it's a bit late for that, but there we go. Quad exhaust. I like these exhausts at the back, and I don't think I'll change them, but we'll see what else we've got. Oh, those are good in the middle. Do you like the side or middle, basically, isn't it? And it's got to be these square ones. I think those really shape nicely. Actually, the originals look better. We're going to put those back on. Front bumpers. Alrighty then. This is the Carbon Shark diffuser. This is kind of a race car. Oh, the Pegasi. Look at that. I've had this on before, I'm pretty sure. But it just looks nice, doesn't it? That is quite aggressive, quite gruntish. But that is for a race build, and it is a race one. Maybe we should put carbon on just for the crack. Extra 500 euros, why not? This is the carbon combination spec. You can see the intercooler in the middle there. But just plain, the stock grille looks amazing anyway. You don't need to throw on that grille, but it's all personal choice, of course. But as it costs so much, it probably doesn't cost that much actually. Look at the prices on this car. I'm going to leave it on. Bonnet. Alright, we've got the bevel hood. Look at the start. We have, oh, that is nice. The stock hood is great. You don't need to change that. Probably ever. That is some kind of performance hood. I like that as well. I think that's good. The performance hood is pretty special. We're doing a kind of race build, it seems, so maybe we should put the performance hood on. There we go. And mudguards. Of course you need mudguards. You can off-road with it. Actually, you're not going to do much off-roading. Fun time. Actually, plate. Oh, this is wrong. I'm going to change the plate. It's a Lambo. It really is. And actually it has every right to be a Lambo, more so than any Ferrari version, which Ferraris have come up with one recently, haven't they? Oh, what about the carbon? Carbon looks good, but I do like it one colour. You've got all these options. The rack I would never put on, but ridged roof is good. That's fine, I'm going to keep it. Skirts, primary race skirt, looks good. Gonna keep that, I think, because it adds an extra colour. Gonna leave that down there. It splits things up nicely. Spoiler, upper spoilers. So does that give you a traction bonus? Maybe. Inset ducktail, I think that is great. Let's have a look at the rest of them. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's look at lower spoilers. Does this have a traction bonus? I don't think it does, but we've got the bolted inset, and that looks best, so we're going to keep it. Suspension is lowered to the max because that gives it the performance. You're not going to truly off-road it, so you want to do it for races. If you're on PC, it's number one. Wheel type, so I'll just show you what these are. I could put SUV kind of rims, but I hate them. They're nice and chubby. They've got all-terrain radial written on them. But let's have a look and just see in the tuner rims if there's any chubby ones that might work. No, I'm not feeling those. I don't know. I don't think they're better than what we've got. Honestly, you can see the brake caliper with some of them a bit better. Rally Master. See, it's a rally build. I could go that far. You know, I could do that. The Rally Master would work. Oh, go on. There you go. You've talked me into it. Ridiculous, I know. Tyres. Tyre enhancement's bulletproof. And smoke. An orange will work, you know. It's fine. Windows. You probably want to limo them out because those back seats, actually, they're not that bad, but they're not great. But the front end looks good. So let's get a freak out of here. We've done enough of this. Talk about performance. The rims are still better than those stock rims. Let's get out of here. I mean, I should have put my lights on while I was in there, because those rear lights are nice looking. It seems so slow now. I suppose I'm used to driving fast cars. It's obviously all-wheel drive, and performance-wise, it's the fastest in its class, the SUV class, unless you have HSW, of course, which I don't, so it is number one for PC. So that's why you might want to buy it. Oh, come on, mate. I couldn't decide which one to go for, so I went for all of them. So at the time I saw those ducks on the road, actually that was a sad moment. I mean, I pumped my horn. I thought they were both going to move. I really did. That was one of the most awful morning starts ever. I wasn't half cut, you know. I was sober completely. Not that I would drive drunk, you know. Even as a youth, which I'm referring to a period of youth where I was drinking a lot. But in the morning, you've got to be careful how much you drink the night before a shift, because in the morning you could still be dazzled. So you've got to be very careful. Just drink 2 or 3 pints, then go on the cokes, or water even better than that. Anyway, stop talking about stuff that's important. Let's talk about stuff that's a bit nonsensical. The importance of buying this car, not buying it, winning it. Easy to win, you know. I recommend you win it. Although if you don't win it, I'd recommend you purchase it, probably when it's on discount. If you've not got a boner for tuner races, then don't worry about it. That orange tyre smoke looks really good with this green. It really does. The other thing is, I was going to tell you, it's good in the snow, but it's a bit jiggly on the corners, I suppose. Let's get balls deep into the cornering. See, it does have a bit of jiggle. I think the Novak is a bit more steady, and that's pretty quick as well, and could potentially win races. That may be 2 or 3 in the SUV class of Novak. But I prefer the Novak because it's better off-road. It goes through water. The problem with this off-road is that it does not go through water. Bless me. Because it just drowns. The engine drowns for some reason. I don't know why. But let's just see the cornering. I think the cornering is doable. The thing is, I've just not driven it for a long time, so I'm not really into it. Once you learn how to drive, I think this thing is fine. You know, there's a reason why Bruffy found it was number 1 in class. It's because it's the best, obviously. And we're going back around that loop again. So yeah, recommended. You need to win it. The reason why it should exist as an SUV, despite it being made by Lamborghini, is because Lamborghini is the only supercar manufacturer that used to make tractors. Therefore, it has a basis for making off-roaders, which SUVs aren't really off-roaders, but they kind of are based on many off-roaders. Like when BMW started the craze all off. Was it the late 90s? When they bought Range Rover or Land Rover and just basically copied and pasted. That was an SUV, and that's when it all began in the UK anyway. That's when it counts. That's when it counts in the UK. But it's a great car. You're going to enjoy it. For 700 for free, definitely worth it. Win those races, it's worth it. I'm not going to try a race, I just don't have time. I've got work to do. But you guys should definitely do if you've got time to play this game and not Elite Dangerous. The other thing is as well is that it's got some good customization, and if we look at the internals, you know, it looks very good, and I think you can make it nice. Those back seats aren't as good, but I think the front end does look good. It's not diarrhea, basically. So this is a good car, very good car. I'm never going to sell it. I'm not, you know, even if I won it, I'd be tempted to keep two of them because I like it as I smash over everything. So it's worth it, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, yes, talked enough. Give me a comment on what you think of the Toros and its performance and this customization. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it to your taste? But overall, just give me a like because that helps the channel. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day if you're playing GTA.